Love clearing out like roaches when the light come on. That motherfucker walk out, don't nobody know what happened. He still praying. He still praying. He still praying.
All right, last time we spoke, I didn't really have an update for you. I did a quick little recap on my time in LA before the injury, and then I had to wait a good bit to see the doctor. But now that I've seen the doctor, it looks like I won't need surgery as I thought, and that I'm just in this boot for at least the next 3 weeks. The plan is to see, because we can't pinpoint an exact moment that it happened, we're just kind of playing it by feel. So let's see what happens if I just stay off of it for the next 3 weeks, and then we'll go from there. But there's not much we can do outside of that. So I'm in the boot, but it's not surgery, so I'm happy about that. And so today, I think today's video is gonna be about how I train around injuries and the other things that I'm dealing with, how I'm training around it, not necessarily with it. I'm not trying to push through any pain or anything like that, but how I'm managing to mentally and physically train around the things that I have going on. As soon as I posted that last video, it seemed super doom and gloom. Really, for me, it seemed really doom and gloom. And a lot of you guys messaged me, and I do appreciate it. I really do. If I haven't responded yet, trust me, I will be responding. But as soon as I uploaded that video, I let it all go. And I was like, okay, time to remember that it's just not that serious. Like I said in the last video, it's a privilege to be able to do what I'm doing, to be where I am in life right now. Like, it's such a privilege, it's such an honor, because I know so many people that aren't or can't. And sometimes, you know, it's not enough to just get it all off your chest. Like with that video, I got it all off my chest, and sometimes that's just not enough. Sometimes you gotta go out and you gotta have some fun, and you gotta remind yourself that it's just not that serious. Let's talk for a bit while I get warmed up. Obviously, I was instructed to stay off of my ankle as much as possible until I got my appointment to see the podiatrist. Well, originally the ortho, now the podiatrist. But that appointment got moved back, and I'm doing as much as I can. I got a boot. I am walking a lot less, and I'm definitely not training because I have to plant that. Those are the times where my ankle like really hurts. But little stuff like this on the bike, it's just not that big of a deal. I don't feel any pain on the bike, so this is gonna be my cardio modality for the time being. I was really enjoying running for a while, especially working with the Brooks Running Collective. I went out to Seattle a couple of months ago and just got a chance to be with a bunch of runners, which I'll have to drop that video soon. But, you know, it looks like I'm not gonna be doing much running for the next couple of weeks. So the bike it is. Today is just a little zone 2 cardio. Should be nice and easy. I have about 40 minutes to give on the bike for zone 2 today, which is good. The goal is to always hit 30 to 60, so about 40 minutes to give before we go out and have some fun. I'll give you more details on the fun in a bit, but for now, let me get warmed up, let me get into the zone 2, and then we'll talk. like I said, things have been a little bit too serious around here, and it's just not that serious. It never is. It never really is. Everything is a privilege. I can move, I'm alive, I'm functioning. And so in order to remind myself, you, me, Danisha, who's back there, the dog, Miss Luna, who's right here, that it's not that serious, we're gonna go to the parks today, so. Disney trip!
And now, make some noise for your monster of ceremonies, me, Mike Wazowski!
Hold there. Stay out of trouble. I'm just a lieutenant, but thank you for the
He said stay out of trouble.
What are we doing inside the cell? Competency, and yet you still got caught. Awkward. When ready, proceed.
Today was a lot of roller coasters, like actual physical roller coasters as opposed to emotional roller coasters, so that's great. It's been a good day. Tomorrow I'll be like back on work timing, but the goal is to just keep having fun, not take everything so serious. Today was just a reminder to have fun, not take shit so seriously. So, yeah, I guess I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Today we have a really busy day, incredibly busy day. I am headed to the podiatrist. Finally, I get to see what his assessment is on the MRI and the X-ray and what the plan of action is moving forward. I'm just ready to get started on whatever it is, because just being in limbo for like a week was insane. I just didn't quite understand that. But I'm in a new place. Maybe the rules are different here. I tried to get an appointment as soon as possible, but anyway, we're headed over there. So I'll get to talk with him about a plan of action, and then I gotta go home and get packed because I am leaving tonight. My flight leaves at like 10 p.m. Headed out back to Alabama and then to Mississippi. Well, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama. All of those places, that's where I'm headed. Kicks cleaned up. All right, we are back. We're live. A lot of things have happened since the last time we talked, because we have to see what?
Nana.
What's Nana gonna do?
Race.
All right. Come on. Let's go. Tell the people about the race.
The race was interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I tried to beat Mr. Nalani. He's the only one I wanted to beat.
Mr. Nalani came up there and ate a hot dog by the time.
Yeah, I was still struggling while Mr. Nalani had made it to the finish line. Mr. Nalani walked me down. But yeah, all in all, it was a great race. I had it on my vision board. So that's one more thing I can check off my vision board. So at the end of the year, when we have our vision board party, oh yeah, goals, baby. I'm checking off. I got a couple more things I need to work on, but yeah, it was a great race. Glad I did 300 oats.
Being away from home is hard sometimes because it's so easy to forget that that's the whole point for real. Another thing outside of reminding myself that like this thing is not that serious, another thing was me reconnecting with the whole reason for doing any of this. The whole reason that I left home in the first place was to create opportunities for my family back home, for the people that I love back home, for my community. And as soon as I remembered that it wasn't that serious, I needed to reconnect with my purpose. And so I went home. There's really, truly nothing like that. And yeah, I've been on these stages. I've had people cheer for me. But when it's all said and done, those are the people that really matter. And every time I get a chance to go home, I go home. And I try to like really remind myself that this is the point.
Hey. You had a blog, we had Berettas, ayy. Couldn't buy no birds, we fly together, ayy. How was every single rapper been a dope man? Really trying to kill cuz, lift it up with both hands. Is you pushing for real? Talking rock Zans, I done slid enough to see a Glock jam. Couldn't take the heat, so you bought fans. Yeah. Every stream, fresh water, limousine, 10 sparker. If I can't see you, you got something to hide. Told me all I ever do is fucking lie. Yeah. At least you happy though, bag the yo. My mama helped my daddy bag the dope. That's real love. I'm searching for some real love. Someone that set my heart free. Shot him on the 8 block. I hope nobody saw me. When his problems call me, they know the way my heart beat. They know the way my heart beat. They know the way my heart beat.
I told you. You know how I am. You go on and sort him out, cause he wasn't cool down here.
There's a mental and physical side to everything. And if you don't get the mental in order, you can try to repair with the physical. You can try to make up with the physical, but it never really works. Take it from Terrence. It doesn't work. So knowing this, I made a conscious effort to just get my mental right. And that for me looked like going out to have some fun and remembering, hey, this is just not that big of a deal. And then 2, reconnecting with the fam because they make me feel the most whole and they remind me of my purpose, why I'm doing the thing. Obviously, it's gonna take more than that. There's a physical side, right? And for me, with this injury, obviously I can't plant on my toes or push off of my feet like I want to. But what I can do is my upper body workouts. Maybe I'm not squatting, I'm just hitting a leg extension instead. Like there's so many ways to work around this injury as far as workouts concerned. Not so much with jiu-jitsu. And making some modifications for leg days is just too easy to not do. It's so easy that most people just won't do it. And so that part is just not that big of a deal. I guess as far as jiu-jitsu goes for the next couple of weeks, the next 3 weeks, my main focus is just gonna be on studying, watching tape, and studying. That's it. Watching tape, studying, and then kind of continuing to write out and map out my game. I don't know if you can see it, but I have mapped out my entire game. In the next 3 weeks, I'll be continuing to map out my game, kind of filling in some holes or thinking about ways I can improve and thinking about ways that I can fill in a couple of glaring holes that I have. And I think that's gonna be super important and that's gonna keep me excited about training and make me even more excited about getting back on my feet. That's pretty much it for the rest of the night. I'm gonna watch some film, some instructionals, chill out with the pup who's under here sleeping, and then maybe watch some Wednesday Tonight downstairs with my lady. Listen, life is gonna throw you some shit. It's gonna throw you losses. It's gonna throw you hard days, bad days, injuries, minor and major injuries. I've dealt with all of that. What I've really figured out is that it's about how you respond to those things. I think the only proper response is to do what you can. And some days that may look like a lot. You might be able to hit all the hard training sessions. You might be able to hit your workout and hydrate and wake up on time and all of those things. And some days that might just mean you sitting the fuck down for the day. Journaling. watching film, and that's okay. You can't do everything. Progress isn't about doing everything. It's about doing something. And so wherever you are, whatever you're dealing with, just do something. It doesn't have to be the biggest action in the world. Anything moves you forward. And so just keep showing up and keep moving forward. That's what I plan on doing. That's what I hope you're doing.